Good day, geographers, and welcome to another lecture series in geography. I am Donovan Rattray. I wonder if you have any idea what we'll be looking at today. Well, if you haven't guessed it, I gave you a clue just now. Winds are air in motion caused by differences in atmospheric pressure. By this we mean the weight of the air or the atmosphere exerted on the Earth's surface. Let me show what I'm talking about. Air pressure or atmospheric pressure, sometimes referred to as barometric pressure, is the weight of the air or atmosphere exerted on the Earth's surface. This occurs when cold, dense, heavy air from above moves downwards towards the surface where it begins to get warm and have all its moisture evaporated, thereby creating what is known as a high pressure system. Because of this, high pressure systems are associated with clear skies and sunny or fair weather conditions. On the flip side, however, a low pressure system is produced whereby warm air begins to move upwards from off the Earth's surface. This is because warm air is lighter and less dense. Thereby, as it moves off the Earth's surface, it creates less pressure or less weight on the Earth's surface. This is what we call a low pressure area. As the air goes to a certain altitude, it begins to cool and condenses to create clouds. These clouds may bring forth heavy rain or snow depending on the location. What type of air pressure is exerted at B? If you say low, you are correct. What about A? High. Excellent. So there are two types of winds that we're going to be looking at. We have local winds and then we have planetary winds. So let us look at the local winds first. During the course of the day, warm air rises from the surface, creating a low pressure area. As it cools, it begins to sink over the water, creating a high pressure area, and blows back towards the land, keeping the coastal area cool. This is what we call sea breeze. At nights, however, the reverse occurs, where you have warm air rising from the sea, creating a low pressure area over the water. As it rises, it cools, condenses, and becomes heavier, thus falling over the land, creating a high pressure area, and it blows back towards the sea. This is what we call land breeze. Here we can see an illustration of sea breeze occurring during the course of the day. As you can see, it's a cycle. Here is a demonstration of land breeze in motion. As you can see, it takes place during the night. Once again, the cycle has been reversed. So we have now finished with local winds. Let us now look at the planetary winds. Planetary winds refer to the winds that occur on a global scale. These winds include northeast trade winds, southeast trade winds, westerlies, and polar easterlies. Planetary winds occur as a result of the differences in pressure. Another important fact about planetary winds is that they move from high pressure to low pressure belts. Encircling the Earth literally like a belt is an area of low pressure belt called the doldrums or the Intertropical Convergence Zone, ITCZ. Weather in the doldrums is usually calm with light winds and occasional thunderstorms, which can be quite unpredictable.
This region where this occurs is called the Intertropical Convergence Zone, and the doldrums by sailors. Referred to as the doldrums because of the relatively windless ocean surface, the ITCZ, or itch, circles the Earth and appears as a band of clouds consisting of showers, with occasional thunderstorms. This band of clouds may extend for hundreds of miles. These clouds and storms develop from the convergence of the trade winds, aiding the buoyant air to rise. The rising air expands and cools, releasing the accumulated moisture in an almost perpetual series of thunderstorms. These storms can be short-lived, but can produce heavy rainfall. It moves north in the northern hemisphere summer and south in the northern hemisphere winter, which results in the wet and dry seasons of the tropics.
So, in a nutshell, this is how planetary winds work, where you have an area where two winds are moving away from each other. The air begins to move downwards or sinks, creating an area of high pressure. For example, where the westerlies are moving away from the northeasterlies. However, where you have two winds colliding, the air moves upwards, creating an area of low pressure. For example, where the northeasterlies collide with the southeasterlies. Alright, think fast. What is the name of the area labeled X? Come on, let's get it. Excellent. If you said the ITCZ or Intertropical Convergence Zone or the doldrums, you are indeed correct. Well, there you have it. We've come to the end of another geography lecture series. I do hope you learned something new and it will resonate within you. Now, go out there and love geography with all thy might and continue to work hard. Take care, everyone, and God bless you all. Thanks again.